All right, let's get into the Craigslist Freak of the Week. We have 3 brand new ads for you. All coming from, well, 2 in Canada and 1 from Wales. All right, so Lern's going to read the ads for us. You guys in the chat room will name the ads. So Moon will be monitoring the chat. Rafe will be monitoring the instant feedback. We'll name the ads. What?
And I will be monitoring my disgust as I read through these. Thank you.
Yes. Lern will read. You guys name. We'll then vote on Twitter. And one of these ads moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs. So, ladies and gentlemen, you into this today? Let's do this.
Scott's very into it.
Scott's always into it. A little too much. Ask me, but. Let's get to it. Craigslist Freak of the Week, ad number 1.
Seeking my disabled queen, man for woman, 42 years old, Toronto. Hello, Craigslist. Looking for a new patient to take care of. You get extra credit if you're really missing limbs. Disabled women turn me on so much, we can pretend that you're missing a leg or both. But there's nothing like the real deal. Don't look at your disability as a negative. Look at it as a blessing from God. I want to lick your stump. I'm going to adore it, lick it, and make love to it all night long. If you have a prosthetic, bring it along, and I can work that into our sex routine. If you're in a wheelchair, don't wash the cushion for a week. I would like to smell it. I will treat you like my legless or armless queen. You won't be able to find the pleasure you're about to receive anywhere else. If you have a caretaker, they can come too. Lady Help can join in on the fun. If you bring a fellow, they can watch but not touch. They can Joe in the room. I don't mind. I can host. This is real. No weirdos. Let me worship you.
Aw. It's so nice.
I mean, it is nice. Also, no weirdos.
Yeah, which is good.
All right.
Riz, so folks. Nice.
Yeah, sorry, weirdos.
I mean, hello, Craigslist.
I want to lick your stump, Craigslist.
Hello, Craigslist.
It's yours truly.
Yours truly. Looking for my disabled queen.
Oh.
Hello, Craigslist. Any questions about this particular gentleman who's got a fetish for disabled women, people with missing limbs?
Yeah.
Lick your stump, adore it, make love to it all night long. If you're in a wheelchair, don't wash the cushion. That's kind of gross.
That's a detail that I feel like could have been left off, and then you could have just smelt it anyway.
That's up a notch where I didn't think we'd go. Also, the gentleman caretakers could watch but not touch. Hey, feel free to Joe. I don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right, Moon, what do we got?
Okay, so this one's a bit complex, but Missin' Limby Queen is pretty funny just because the Mississippi... Missin' Limby...
Limby Queen.
Yeah, Limby Queen.
Missin' Limby Queen.
Okay, we got Patrick Stump, Kane and Disable, Stumpty Dumpty, Forrest Stubb, let's see, Fred Armlison,
Leg Warren,
Ewan McLegger, and Ren and Stumpy.
Any on the feedback?
Oprah Limfree, which I like a lot. Andrew Amputate. Someone just said Vanderstump Rules.
That's cool.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's a dude, so we need a guy name.
Forrest Stump.
Leg Warren is pretty good. Saw that come through the chat.
And
Donald Stump.
Oh, God, what should we go with, fellas? Scott, you make the call.
Dog got it. What was the first one you said, Rafe?
I said Oprah Limfree, but it's a guy.
That's a dude. Oh, that's right.
Dishabilly Paxton.
Maybe then, should we go for the more complicated one? The
Missing
Limby Queen?
Missing Limby Queen?
Yeah, I think so.
Missing Limby Queen.
It's pretty clever.
Do you know what I mean?
I say we do. We never go for those.
Vanderstump Rules was the other one.
Vanderstump Rules is kind of great.
Vanderstump Rules, I think that's probably the one.
Ren and Stumpy?
Missing Limby Queen. I mean, it's a woman. It's a woman.
She is a queen.
Oh, that's true.
But he's looking for a queen.
That's right.
Missing Limby Queen.
Missing Limby Queen.
All right, fine. You want to get complicated?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah.
Missing Limby Queen.
Missing Limby.
That's all one word, right?
Missing Dash.
Missing. Oh, Dash. Okay.
Hey, shout out to the group Mountain, by the way.
While the Them dudes are getting their trick.
Shout out to Leslie West and the group Mountain for making it. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Leslie West. By the way, who is missing a leg?
Who was missing a leg from his diabetes? Yeah. Who also possibly allegedly masturbated
Huh?
at the old Union Station location across the street at the Annex building back in the day. Heard a
Like
rumor.
Joe there?
Yeah.
What the hell are you
Like in
talking
between
about?
an interview.
What the hell are you talking? Like Jode?
Possibly.
Leslie West.
The Leslie West was like possibly doing hard drugs and sweating and doing other
And
things.
joeing?
That was a rumor I heard one time.
At
guy's
the old
probably-
Annex?
This guy was probably constipated. Came out and some DJ was like, "Ah,
Absolutely.
I bet he was doing this. And now
Absolutely.
that lives forever.
I know. Great musician.
Great musician. Hell of a guitarist. Legend. Leslie West. Okay. Okay. On to our next ad, which this one puzzled me when I read it before the show, but okay, go ahead. Coming at you.
Plant me, man for man, 49 years old, Newfoundland. I want you to plant me and then plant me. I love plants. Like I'm obsessed and identify as a plant. I'm looking for a cool 420 friendly partner who will treat me like their little fiddle plant and give me more than their green thumb, wink, wink. I want you to plant me in the ground up to my neck and then water me the old fashioned way. Use me as a toilet and make sure I get the nourishment I need. You can dig me up and transplant me as I grow, bury me in all sorts of positions. Ass up with my legs and arms buried securely in the ground will leave me at your mercy, and I want mercy. You can also bury me with only my face and stalk exposed for your pleasure. I want us both to benefit from our horny little garden. Make sure you pull all the pubies and keep your little fiddle plant tidy. I have a giant cattle trough and plenty of dirt for us. Looking forward to becoming your favorite naughty crop.
What?
I love
I mean,
this.
if this is not Robert Plant, I mean,
Robert Plant is every other
if,
suggestion here.
there's
We also
no
have-
other name than Robert Plant for this guy.
There's a couple that are worth mentioning on the radio, like Keanu Leaves,
Okay.
Leaves, Barry Potter, Bury. But I think Tom Green or Robert Plant probably.
Robert
I
Plant.
mean, Robert
more-
Plant. This
yeah.
screams.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt's
Joe
cute,
Dirt's
too.
good, but Robert Plant, I mean, there's no better name.
No.
Yeah, I think he was built for this.
Also, the visuals of this one are excellent. Like, all I'm seeing is like,
Fern Elwell came through.
That's good too. He wants his dong and his face out of the ground. Just everybody just vision it.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I already
I'm
did.
picturing
In a
Steve
giant-
Buscemi's face for some reason.
In a giant cattle trough, yes. With a lot of dirt. What?
I did just plant some plants the
Well,
other
this guy
day.
identifies as a plant, so
It's 2024.
it's 2024, yeah.
Be who you
guys.
want.
And that weed sure is powerful. Didn't he say something about 420 friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Looking for a cool 420 friendly partner.
I got a feeling this was written
Yeah.
I'm
He identifies as a plant now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that stuff is so powerful. Sometimes maybe everybody's getting to a point where they're identifying as a plant.
Is he called transplant then?
I'm a plant.
That's a
Thank
good,
you.
Yes.
I'm a
Oh,
plant.
transplant. Thank you, Scott.
Your
You're
brain
welcome.
is
What is a fiddle
Incredible.
plant?
A
fiddle leaf
plant?
fig.
I don't know.
It's a cute. I have two of them at my house actually. Fiddle leaf trees. They're
Oh, it's a
terrible.
tree?
Yeah, they're very temperamental and they need to be in humid, reinforced environments, and they're tough to grow indoors. But
Thank you, Eric. Better holes in gardens.
yes,
Oh, the Ficus lyrata?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's a fiddle plant. I think we have one of those at home, too. Fiddle me this. Okay. Here we go. Robert Plant is our second ad. And on to ad number 3. Lern coming at you.
looking for my dragon daddy, woman for man, 37 years old, Wales. Let me jump right to the point. I want you to be my dragon lord in a local forest nearby. I know most men on here don't have the lizard look that I am really seeking, so cosplay will work just fine. I've always wanted to be effed by a dragon. The muscular scales go from head to the tail, and they're so effing hot. I would like to straddle and slide down you from shoulders to tail and see if I can soothe my inner itching for what I believe it could feel like. Kind of like a medieval toy that I can ride into the fire that will be in my panties. If you are a lizard man with implants and a split tongue, you have found your maiden. I'm a white woman with huge boobs. I wear corsets often and have a tiny waist. My ass has been known to make men drop to their knees, and I promise I won't disappoint. If you would like to see a picture before you commit, I am down. I only ask that you please take this dragon part very seriously. This is not a joke. I could be down for a Godzilla costume as long as it's not one of those cartoon-looking ones. Those are very effing annoying.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a woman that knows what she wants, and I'm here for her.
We had to censor it.
Looking for my dragon daddy. Okay, so really looking for one of those lizard men. And I've seen
these costumes
plenty of
before.
these.
They're expensive. They're like $5,000 to buy, like one of those cosplay dragons that actually look like a dragon with all the prosthetics.
Oh, not like my buddy Dan dressed up for Halloween with the T-Rex costume
The
with a fan
inflated.
inside. He was sweating his ass off at Ballpark Village.
Wasn't there a dragon there or a big old
Yeah.
beast? And they almost won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I envisioned with this.
Or a guy with like the split tongue and the black eyes. We've seen
Yeah, the lizard man.
we've seen pictures like that of people with the body morph stuff.
Yeah, they look reptilian or something.
Or they'll put the implants in their foreheads. Yeesh.
And split their tongue, get it cut.
Ugh. That could not be a pleasant thing to do. All right, Moon, what do we got?
Okay. Let's start with Pete the Dragon,
Uh-huh.
Game of Horny. We have Lizard Taylor, Lizard Claiborne, J.K. Growling, Dildo Dragons, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Me.
Okay.
A lot of that kind of stuff.
This is a woman looking for a dude. Let's not forget that fact.
Daeneryola Targaryen, Lizard Lick Joeing, Throbzilla, Khaleesi Freaky.
We got to go with something here.
Lizard Claiborne.
Someone said
Lizard
Imagine
Taylor?
Dragons. They didn't even change the name.
I mean, Liz Taylor.
Scaly Bieber. Let's see.
This is a tough one to name.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Liz Taylor.
Lizard Taylor.
Lizard Taylor.
I like it.
Fine.
Pretty
Works.
name.
As in Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
Liz or Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Huh?
The
We're
lizard.
going Liz or I think
It's-
just Liz.
It's Lizard Taylor, right?
Yeah, Lizard Taylor.
Lizard
Or
Taylor.
a Lizard Taylor.
Okay. Listen,
Lizard
it's just a
Beth
name.
Taylor.
Whatever. Okay. There are your 3 ads. You've got Missing Limbie Queen. That's ad number 1.
This is the guy who wants a disabled woman to come over and pretend that you're missing a leg or both. But if you really are, if you're the real deal, it's a blessing from God, and He's going to reward you.
Okay. Then you got Robert Plant.
This guy wants you to plant him in the ground, and use him as a toilet. I'm not sure if it gets any weirder than those two things, but then he wants his face exposed and his things exposed. He's going to be in a giant cattle trough and plenty of dirt for us.
I mean, should we just name that other one just Lizzo?
Lizzo, I think we've had that before.
Have we? All right. Liz Taylor's fine. Lizard Taylor is your third ad you just heard from. All right, so we got to endorse one of these ads individually here. Learn who are we endorsing this
I'm
week?
going Robert Plant this week. I just really enjoyed the visuals that I got, and I think it's kind of dirty and literally dirty, and I like it. I think it's freaky and fun.
Rafe.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky to get buried up to your neck and then watered the old-fashioned way.
Well, with a watering can?
Oh, yes.
I don't think that's what they meant. But
No?
You're basically getting waterboarded while you're buried up to your neck.
That's not water.
What was the first one?
Missing Limby Queen.
Missing Limby Queen had some interesting, but that one was almost sweet.
Yeah.
That
That's
almost,
what I thought, too. Like, it
That
was,
one was
kinda
almost
sweet.
caring. More caring than freaky.
Well, I mean, then you go bring your caretaker. If they're a guy, they could Joe in the corner, basically.
That's thoughtful. Woman could join in. Also thoughtful. It's a coin toss up, but I'll go with the Missing Limby Queen. Why not?
Oh, wow, okay.
I do feel like Robert Plant's probably might be the runaway, but
Scott?
Yeah, I have to endorse Robert Plant, or we should say I'm rooting for him.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that.
Moon.
I am Groot.
You know, after searching this Craigslist stuff for 10 years, it's amazing how many I've come across that are similar to the first guy that's into the missing limbs.
Oh, I mean, that's I don't want to say popular fetish, but it's a
But
fetish that we've
seen it dozens of
we've
times.
come across quite a bit.
And the weird thing is, number 3, I was thinking that Lizard Taylor was going to have my vote, and then I realized, like, you know what? I've seen this stuff too. It's the cosplay, it's the furries, it's that kind of thing, sexualized. I don't remember all that many bury me.
No, that's what I'm
and
going with
water
too.
me things. So Robert Plant.
Bobby Plant for me.
Yeah, Bobby Plant.
Bobby
takes
Plant for
this.
the win.
Bobby Plant.
Bobby Plant. All right, well, there you go. It's Missing Libby Queen.
It almost reminds me. What's that one cat that that invented the spyware stuff, and then remember he was down on some island.
Yeah.
And they were-
Joe.
McAfee, yeah, and they were using him
Yeah.
the hammock. Remember the hammock, and they were using him as a toilet.
The
It's-
hammock.
It's that plus the burying, and that's
Watch
pretty,
that guy's documentary.
That's pretty
Jeez.
extreme. Yeah, that documentary is
Wild.
gnarly.
All right, Missing Libby Queen.
What was that called? What was that?
I think it was just called McAfee.
Was it? Man, that's a. If you're ready
Robert
for
Plant.
it, that's a documentary. to not
Lizard
miss.
Taylor. Those are the 3 ads. Vote via Twitter. If you missed Lern reading any of the ads, go back to the podcast when it's posted. And make sure you don't miss a second. Make sure you don't miss a detail. Well, the winner when we sign on tomorrow. All right, shut down the votes for the Craigslist Freak of the Week, and here's how it all shook out. One of these ads moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs, all thanks to your votes. In third place with 9.2% of your vote, it was nominee number 3, looking for her dragon daddy,
Yeah,
Lizard Taylor.
That was a gal looking for dragon daddy. She wants to be effed by a dragon. The muscular scales go from head to the tail. They're so effing hot.
Yeah, you got it. All right, that's Lizard Taylor. Bye. Your runner-up with 24.3% of your vote. It was Missing Limby Queen.
This is a guy in where was he? Toronto, and he was looking for somebody who's missing limbs. Or limbs. He wants to lick your stump. If you're in a wheelchair, don't wash the cushion for a week. He says he wants to smell it. If you have a prosthetic, bring it along. He's going to use it for his sexual routine.
Yep.
He's very into it.
Yep. No weirdos, please.
Yes, but he can't
He
host.
does specify. All right, here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, your official Craigslist Freak of the Week with 66.5% of your vote. It was nominee number 2, Robert Plant.
Plant me, man for man, 49 years old, Newfoundland. I want you to plant me and then plant me. I love plants. Like I'm obsessed and identify as a plant. I'm looking for a cool 420 friendly partner who will treat me like their little fiddle plant and give me more than just their green thumb. Wink, wink. I want you to plant me in the ground up to my neck and then water me the old-fashioned way. Use me as a toilet and make sure I get the nourishment I need. You can dig me up and transplant me as I grow. Bury me in all sorts of positions. Ass up with my legs and arms buried securely in the ground will leave me at your mercy, and I want no mercy. You also can bury me with only my face and stalk exposed for your pleasure. I want us both to benefit from our horny little garden. Make sure you pull all the pubies and keep your little fiddle plant tidy. I have a giant cattle trough and plenty of dirt for us. Looking forward to becoming your favorite naughty crop.
All right, there you go. Bobby Plant, Robert Plant, your official Craigslist Freak of the Week with 66.5% of your vote. Moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs.